Tonight on the Three-Quarter Show, Leighton is perpetually out of focus because my camera's bad. A dog sits on the couch with us, and we play Jeopardy! Let's go live to the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, both in structure, domicile, pile of trains, and for Jeopardy. What? What's up, guys? This is Heis. It is time for another season of the Three-Quarter Show. But as you can see, the audio doesn't suck, which means we're not in a roundhouse. We are, in fact, in
my house! Star Trek lean!
Joining us today, it's Leighton Moreland, our host.
The host with the most in my house.
Yes, and I know that many people may be sad that we're not filming in the roundhouse, but honest to God, there are more trains here than at the Colorado Railroad Museum, probably.
I can neither confirm nor deny the number of trains, model or otherwise, in this house. For legal purposes, this is a joke. You can't prove anything.
Is that for legal purposes or for purposes of terrifying your fiancé?
You know, she's asked some questions, and I tried to give her answers, and she hasn't been interested in wanting to know the actual answers, so we're just going to live with it.
Well, that's probably
Also
smart.
joining us today, he used to live here, it's Brett Weeble!
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, it turns out the only roommate combination that we never had was me and him. I lived with Leighton, he lived with Leighton.
We've roomed together enough times.
That's true. We lived together.
Also, I've got a Jolly Rancher in my mouth, so if I sound like I'm lispy, that's why.
Nom 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 nom. And you saw him racing trains. You've been banned by him from the Discord, I can guarantee it. The man, the honk with a bonk. It's a Goose!
Hey, got any grapes?
Well, today we're playing Jeopardy, and it's a Leighton Moreland special here, and the categories, we have different points that range from 491, 1126, 2102, 3985 to 4449. Those are going to be extra clapped out. It's fun. And the categories are blatantly obvious but poorly described defects. You get to interpret the inspection reports, more than one right answer. What in the wide, wide world is exports? It's British. It's only a model. And flanged stars of the silver screen. So this is going to be a little fun.
A little fun, a little stupid, maybe a lot stupid.
Probably.
This is the inane bull the people are here for.
Apparently.
Some of us make a living off of it.
Well, apparently it must
Some
be
of
worth
us being
something.
that one.
Yeah, that one in particular.
About 25% of us.
The rest of us design. That's terrifying.
Yeah, I know. I used to design, and that's also terrifying.
I don't design break it.
All right, where do we want to start from?
Mark goes first. It's his channel.
Oh, okay.
I guess so, yeah. Mark's.
Well, we're here. I feel a very important need to go to blatantly obvious but poorly described defects for 491.
For 491. Journal box on fire. Please advise. Okay. Wow, that was freaking quick, Mark.
Hot box. Or what is a hot box?
What is a hot box?
We're playing Jeopardy. This is
what is a hot box? That is in fact correct.
Yay! I like how we have Heis, Brett, and Goose.
I was going to say, I don't get a nickname.
You're the only one with
Me then.
Well, do you have like an
You could just
nom de nerd?
You could just put tall down.
None that I can say on YouTube.
Really? You have an alternative life we don't know about.
Hey, man.
Okay, then.
Oh my God! The fourth contestant is here, Bev. We didn't introduce Bev. This is Bev.
This is Beverly.
Say hello.
Bev is the best dog.
Bev is giving the best angle to the cameras right now.
She really
wants
is.
your Tootsie Pop.
Bev wants my Tootsie Pop.
Yeah, well. All right, then. Since you won.
Let's see. How about it's only a model for 491?
Only a model for you're really picking the low
I mean,
fruit
I like
here, okay.
peaches. Okay.
All right, then. What did PB... All right, I'm going to go with Goose. Have you chosen poorly?
I have chosen poorly. What is Pacific Fast Mail? Because that was what
That's
I
the
thought.
other.
That's not what...
That's the other one.
What is Peterbilt Loco?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, a man named Bill Peters rebuilding locomotives and being a nerd about it.
I originally
then,
read
yes.
PFM as I buzzed
Pacific
in, and
Fast Mail,
I was
yes.
going to say, you know what this question is? I don't know what the answer to this question is.
I don't, but I just read wrong because
All right, then. Once again, Heist, you're up to 982. You're up to a clapped out 210-2 in Houston.
That we
say.
have nothing else to say about.
Yeah, nothing. Literally nothing else to say about.
Mark, once again.
All right.
What do you say?
Let's go for it's British for 1126. Let's get a little
1126
kinky.
is British. This series of locomotive trials for the Liverpool and Manchester Railway selected Stephenson's rocket as their winner.
What is the Rainhill Trials?
Brett, you dork, you get it.
I wasn't gonna get that. Threw that one down the drain.
All right.
All right, then. Brett,
do it's British for 4449.
British for 4449.
We're gonna jump to the spicy.
On
All right.
Tuesday.
Now, I should mention a big caveat on this. Ireland was at one point fully British.
Okay.
It's a weirdness. This monorail system had double boilered locomotives. And it was posh.
I've seen pictures of it.
I've seen pictures of it.
All right, Brett, once again.
I believe the name is Latrigue.
What is a little
But you didn't say what is.
What is the Latrigue monorail system?
Okay,
I did say I believe.
My toaster came with me.
That's fine.
All right.
For legal reasons, this is apple juice.
For
Wait,
legal-
we're filming at Leighton's house. This
Yeah.
is whiskey.
This is
This is alcohol and a lot of it.
Yeah, this is whiskey Benedictine, which is apparently a delightful thing.
For legal reasons, we are celebrating Pride Month by enjoying cocktails from the BB and Clegg cocktail book, the Stork Club.
They were just really good friends.
Really
Very
good
good
friends.
friends.
Really good friends.
Really good friends.
that shared a private rail car called the Great Big Rolling Closet.
It's fine. It's fine. You
They were
gotta have-
roommates.
You can only have one bed when you need all the space for your outfits, right? That's how that works.
That sounds reasonable.
All right.
Yeah. Let's do flanged. Let's do flanged stars of the silver screen for 2102.
2102, all right. What is the name of the locomotive used as Hogwarts Castle in the Harry Potter film series? Goose.
I think the class is a 9F. That's the only British thing I know.
God, we did it again.
Mark, do you know it?
Oh God, I learned it at one point. I don't remember the name of it.
What is the Olton Hall?
I am not a big railroad person.
Olden Howell, sorry.
Olton Howe. I'm sorry, Leighton. I can't let you do that.
I
Afraid I can't go to King's Cross. Like, open the carriage bay doors, Hal.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Harry.
Guardian Leviosa throws locomotive.
Yeet. All right then, Brother Weebold.
Let's do blatantly obvious but poorly described defects you get to interpret the inspection report. More than one right answer.
You don't have to read the whole thing.
Well, I want to.
All right then.
He hadn't yet read it.
For 3985.
For 3985,
This is going to be a challenge.
Axel moves laterally when changing to... Mark.
What is the Abilene and Spokane Valley 3415/loose? What's the word? Lollipops.
Ding.
What is messed up wedge
Yes.
or driving box?
Okay,
Ding.
I will take my points.
That's not lateral.
Oh, that is not well.
Well, okay, it's not lateral. I'm talking about when you're looking at it from the
yeah.
side.
Yeah,
That's not lateral.
It's not lateral.
That's
I'm
not
talking about...
mechanically lateral, but I
That's not
understood.
It
what
is
you meant.
visually
That's
lateral.
not railroad lateral either.
It's not railroad lateral, but it is visually
It
lateral.
is visually lateral.
He's a civil engineer.
That'd be a-
Cut him some slack.
That'd be a hub liner.
Mark got what I was going for. I was
We
playing...
fixed that, you son of a.
This is true.
I was playing to the crowd.
Okay, sure. Civvies.
What do you do for a living?
Shut up.
Well then.
I drink because I want to.
Right.
Right.
Where's my milk?
It's empty.
Empty.
Why is the milk always gone?
Why is the
All
milk-
right, Goose, because this is my house and my rules and I don't know, whatever your boomer parents would say, I will let you pick one.
Let's see what the Wide World of Exports has for 1126.
1126, Wide World of Exports. These electric locomotives were intended to go to the Soviet Union, but due to the new Cold War, they stayed stateside.
What's the GG1?
Ding. What are the bipolars?
Ding? Ding? Just because this is the, I don't know, what is the AEM7? There you go. That's the one electric locomotive from that vaguely that
we've
era.
now named
Yeah.
all three electric locomotives that,
That
we
everyone
know.
knows.
So
What about the little Joes?
I said Little Joe's, didn't I?
No, you
said
said.
bipolar.
No, you said.
Yeah,
I
you said
wanted to
bipolar.
say Little Joe's.
Yeah, well, you know
bad.
what?
I said.
You can't say that on the radio? Oh, shit.
I forgot to spit on. So. Leighton.
9 years later.
Okay. So nobody gets that one.
No.
You get nothing and you will be happy.
I see
You
nothing.
lose. Good day, sir.
I didn't want to say that. Oh, well. These were built for the Soviets?
Yeah, they were.
Really?
Yeah, they were built for the Soviets, and then the Cold War kind of happened.
Well, okay.
And then the powers that be went, nuh-uh. Yeah, they were regauged from Russian 5-foot whatever, and they went to the Milwaukee Road, and then...
The Milwaukee Road.
Milwaukee Road.
Milwaukee Road.
Okay, Howard.
You learn something every day.
And then the North Shore whatever goes to Gary, Indiana, that does not sound...
Indiana,
The one that's left.
Louisiana, Paris, I played that character in The Music Man in 5th grade.
They do.
Gotcha.
Spoilers.
All right, then. So, Mark.
Let's see. How about we go for blatantly obvious but poorly described defects for 4449?
Big guns. Big bird. Bird big.
Bird big. Bird big. You know, remember how I asked you about a certain song that you started singing at one point? Attack of the West Texas drawbar results in loss of train.
Ding? What is loss of the entire train?
Yeah, what is losing a drawbar?
Okay.
That's in the...
That's in the question.
That's in the
I know.
question.
That- it was teeing you off for an entertaining thing of,
This
I got
is
myself
teeing
a
me
herpes
off.
from the...
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to write the rest of that song
Yeah,
for Jeopardy.
yeah.
That was not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I vote it's a poorly written question.
I
don't
vote
know
that
if
as well.
I don't know if any
I'll
points you
happily
gotta...
take the points. Let's give the points to Goose.
All right.
Make it an even race.
Let's give the points to
Goose,
Goose.
you get the
points.
points.
And the points don't matter, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything
Points
is made
mean
up and the points
nothing.
don't matter.
All right, then. Well...
Let's do It's British for 39.85.
It's for
Because I'm currently
39.85.
last.
Name one of the two locomotives. I
What
have
is
to
the-
finish reading it.
You don't have to finish reading it. I buzzed in. What is the Flying Scotsman?
Yes.
Oh, the Pendennis Castle is one of the other
Did
ones that has?
Pendennis circumnavigate the globe?
Yeah, that's actually the cool thing. Is
Did it come back through the Panama Canal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's actually
That's
the cool thing.
stupid
Is
cool.
Scotsman entirely did it one way around, and Pendennis did it the other way around.
I
glad.
now
That's kinda
appreciate,
cool.
like, more appreciative of this because my evil twin from the UK, Laurie himself, you're out there.
Oh.
Somebody add him. He got to fire the Pendennis Castle in one of his recent videos by a couple months ago.
Was that Pendennis?
It was Pendennis.
Oh.
Yeah, and he
it
got
was
to
like,
oil it, and it was just like, what the
I remember seeing the video of him doing like hostling, what we would call hostling on the castle.
He may have gotten to run it too. I don't remember.
I
But
think he did get to run it.
I didn't
Yeah,
remember
I remember
being
seeing it, and it
Pendennis.
was like, that's Laurie on a real big loco. That's great. And I had no idea that Pendennis Castle's that badass. So props to you, mate.
I was
Pendennis
gonna
Castle
say,
is cool
what you could
because,
do
like,
is tag Lori yourself.
I could. Hey, at Laurie, come here. Come watch this.
Come run a bigger engine.
Come run a bigger, Come
bigger.
run an engine with more
Bigger.
tractive effort, please.
yeah, well,
Well,
debatably.
Details.
One of these things can do 80. One of these things
Is sad.
Maybe.
could do 80
if
off
you
the
threw
cliff.
it, I was gonna say, if you threw it off a cliff, it'd do 80. Con calculated the terminal velocity of a Shay, and it was several hundred miles an hour. So
Oh my.
I'm sure Peaches would be the same. Not that
All
I'm
right
gonna try
then.
that.
You get the points.
Points.
All right then.
It's only a model for 2102. Why
Only a
not?
model for 2102. This analog system allowed for individual control before DCC.
Eh?
Ding.
I'm going to go with Mark again.
What is block control or block system?
Ding.
Oh,
What is Dynatrol?
Yeah.
The crystal.
The crystals.
The crystals and the plugs.
Hey man.
What is
Do the
Hey
crystals
Man?
talk to you?
What is Billy?
What is Hey Man?
Oh.
All right then.
Do the crystals talk to you, Brett?
Crystal, speak to me in my dreams.
Is that rock really there? I don't know, man. You should go around it.
Oh, I'm excited for him to visit.
Yes.
Let's do what in the wide world of exports for 4449.
What Indian railway had an 030? And it's okay if you just say, well, no, I shouldn't say that because then that's generic enough.
Ding.
Get close, yeah?
The one that had, it was like the monorail, but they had the little cement runners on either side with the big
Yeah.
traction engine wheels.
Yeah, that is...
Is that close enough?
That is close enough,
Okay.
yeah. What is the
That.
Patilia State Monorail? I shit ye not. It was a way of building a railway, but also cheaper. And also, I should mention, one of these things runs. It's an 030 with an outrigger.
Basically.
Did we break Mark?
This is just.
We broke Mark a little bit.
What?
All I can think of
I
right now.
You're gonna
We
send
need
me
to
a
say, why are
picture
there
for the
not
damn
pictures of this?
video.
There better be a picture here.
All
the
right,
video.
Well, you know what?
Hey, editor. Hey, Mick.
Yeah, editing person.
It's gonna be me.
Hey, Mark.
Be May.
Let's do Flame Stars of the Silver Screen for 4449.
This 1986
Dang.
movie. I want to read it first.
Okay.
This 1986 movie
Ding.
starring Kirk Douglas
Ding,
and
ding,
Burt
ding,
Lancaster as the
Ding, ding.
renowned
Nobody
movie
robs
star.
trains anymore.
Ding. Can we say that we can't buzz in until the question is done?
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you. Carry on.
We've ruined the delivery of the Doyle McCormick line.
Renowned movie star Doyle McCormick. Happy birthday, by the way. Quoting his famous line. Yeah, he just turned like 80.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Good for
Those
Doyle.
are sweetheart.
Quoting his famous line, "Nobody robs trains anymore," before the daylight is stolen and crashed into Mexico.
Dang. I love the phrasing of crashed into Mexico.
That
As
is
if it was
accurate.
a giant taco-shaped wall.
That is factually accurate. They do
That
crash
is about what they do, yes.
We're running to Mexico.
Open the switches all the way or we'll wreck the goddamn train.
Wreck the goddamn train anyway.
All right then. You.
What is Tough Guys?
What is Tough Guys?
What are frogs?
What are frogs?
God. All right.
Let's do Flame Stars of the Silver Screen for $39.85.
What is used to foul the main rod bearings by Papa Boole in the 1964 Burt Lancaster movie, The Train? Can you give somebody else a chance?
I am, and they have no idea.
No clue.
Okay.
Ding. Coins.
You have to deliver it the same way. Like imagine now I am the
Like
German.
Burt Lancaster?
No, like Papa Boole. Like Papa Boole.
Oh, the bearing is run hot. Is the coins in the main rod in the big
No,
end?
he says full francs are full francs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what?
That's,
you still
you
get the
cheap
points.
man if you got to throw away the money or whatever Burt Lancaster's quote
No,
is.
that's what the Kraut says.
Is
You
that what
should
the
have-
Kraut says?
That's
It's
what
been
the
too
Kraut
long.
says. You should have thrown it away.
If
And
you've
he
not
says,
seen
but
this movie, this is one of Fred's favorite movies.
I haven't seen the
It
train.
is. We need to see
It's
the
been
train.
on the list for a long
Yeah,
time.
that's a good one.
Genuinely great movie.
It really is.
Yep. All right then.
You'd like it too. World War II.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's World War II. Nazis stealing art. Like,
It's a good movie. Very
As
depressing.
they did many times.
I don't know. They get the art back. I mean, everybody's dead.
I
but-
mean, yeah. Spoilers for a movie released in the 50s.
60s.
Early
Yeah.
60s.
yeah, all the Germans die and the French
And
get
all
their
the
art
French die, and
back. I don't know. I
War,
thought that.
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
war sucks.
All right,
go.
Goose, you've not got to go in a while, so
Yeah.
once again, picking you.
I'm gonna do a gimme. Flange Stars of the Silver Screen for $4.91.
All right then, this actually is a gimme. What locomotive is the actual Polar Express?
Let him go.
Let him go.
I was gonna say, is it Paramarquette 1225?
Ding 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 ding.
Good man. But with a Delaware and Hudson headlight
Somehow.
And like a
the
cowboy
center
pilot.
Yeah, well.
and tank steering.
And tank steering.
Yes.
All right then.
That's how they drifted it.
Yeah.
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 Automatic brake valve.
Yeah, I
which is-
remember
yeah.
like when I was a kid hearing that, like hearing like Toss a Louie and Hang a Richie or whatever, and thinking like, oh, that's like super cool railroad lingo. And now I'm like, no,
No,
it's just complete.
No.
That's just
just-
nonsense.
This is just complete.
Also-
bullshit. 8-year-old Leighton was lied to.
I feel like high
feel like
school
a
age
lot
all
of
of us
us.
were lied to. For we have engineering degrees.
I mean, that's fair.
Also, if the last flanged stars of the silver screen, that's a hard category.
Flanged stars of the silver screen.
If that question doesn't have something to do with 20, that's your
was
cue to
gonna
click
say,
on it.
We have 20, we have 3011, and we have also one other really Rio Grande answer for things that have not been hit in this category.
You know, some of us are saving those for later.
Conceivably. Okay.
Conceivably.
There's gonna be more episodes.
Well,
in
it's
this
Goose's-
series.
it's Goose's turn.
It's Goose's
Yep.
pick.
Let's close out the category.
All right, close the category, 1126. This railroad supplied locomotive and rolling stock to Hollywood studios in the 1930s and 40s that was seen in many of the great westerns of the era.
Ding. What is the Virginian Truckee?
That is in fact...
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, we saw all that stuff.
We did. You gave me COVID.
He did, ladies and gentlemen. That's the truth.
I was, in fact...
Leighton Moreland, super spreader.
I was the acknowledged disease vector. All right, then.
That railroad should not have been laid standard gauge.
It's delightful, though.
It is just a crooked, narrow gauge railroad that's too wide.
Hey, man.
So, the Mount Tamalpais,
Go talk to Spinotto later.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's do It's British for 2102.
It's British for
They
2102.
don't know anything that big.
Oof. This Gresley locomotive was fitted with an experimental 455 psi water tube boiler.
Anybody?
I mostly did this
think-
for that reaction there.
I know.
450 psi.
It's not as as the DNA.
I was going to say, the sad thing is, for experimental water tube boilers, that's really
that's
not.
pretty
kinda
low.
low.
Yeah,
but it's still like, what the why were you doing
What's
that?
cool is this one actually worked.
This one did work.
That is cool.
I remember
Goose,
it,
what is
but
it?
I don't remember the name.
Please get close.
It's quiet.
very, very quiet.
Come on. It's in there. It's in there. Can you describe it to us? What color was it?
I don't know. The pictures are black and white.
Blue, red.
What
You're
color
so
is it in the
close!
photo?
It's gray.
Yes! And Goose gets one! Without any prodding. It is, in fact,
No.
the LNRW one, Hush Hush.
Hush Hush.
Oh, I've heard that name.
The Hush Hush.
I've heard that name. I've seen the pictures of it, and it's just like
Don't worry, it is, in fact, gray. The black
It
and
is
white
actually
pictures.
I've seen
gray.
pictures of that. It's crazy wedge shaped.
got
Yeah.
the
Peaked on the top?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag they were gray.
Wedge shaped locomotives.
At Andrew.
What's a loading gauge?
What is a loading guy?
Terrible.
It's
is what it
small.
is.
You what?
very small.
All right, Goose, what do you want? It's yours.
Were the teeth really necessary?
It really is necessary
Oh, come
to
on
pull
now.
off the accent.
We want to
One
make
huge
friends with the British friend.
Let's do the wide world of exports for 2102.
Wide World of Exports for 2102. This Japanese manufacturer had a license to build Westinghouse air compressors.
You're actually after the question.
Brett, actually.
What is Mitsubishi?
Yes.
That is, in fact, correct.
I remember getting that text and being like,
Huh?
You also got that Snapchat
Yeah.
from a museum in Japan going,
What?
yeah.
Mitsubishi had a license to build Westinghouse products.
Let's do blatantly obvious but poorly described defect. You get to interpret the inspection report more than one right answer for 2102.
Wheel is hexagonal.
Ding?
Ding.
He had his hand up first.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what is flat spotting the drivers?
What are flats?
What are flat pots?
Flat pot.
What are
pots?
flat pots?
It's called a skillet, you dense mother.
All right, then. Goose.
Close out the category. Blatantly obvious but poorly described defects.
State of Ohio on fire. Please.
Mark.
What is the Norfolk Southern?
What is Norfolk Southern Railroad in Ohio?
Oh no. You
they
spilled garbage all over Ohio.
I thought that was the whole state.
Oh, yeah.
something. The greatest amount of astronauts out of all the astronauts are from Ohio. What is it about the state that makes them want to leave the planet?
Everything.
And the most number of serial killers.
I thought that was my neck of the woods.
Is that true?
Yeah,
thought
there's
it was
like a
PNW,
disproportional amount of serial killers are from Ohio.
Interesting.
I don't
Hey,
know, I'm
man.
marrying somebody who's obsessed with true crime. I assume
If
it's
you
true.
had to watch the Cleveland Browns,
My name is Cleveland. No.
Oh,
Mark,
that's nasty.
have you ever heard of 10-cent beer night?
Yes.
God.
I have listened to that
I
dollop.
listened to this
That's
dollop.
a great dollop.
It is a great
yes.
dollop.
10-cent beer night.
Plug for the Dollop podcast. Watch it.
Minimum quantity or maximum quantity at a time of 6 beers at 10 cents a piece. So you go up, pay 60 cents and get 6 beers, and then you just go right back and do it again.
Now hit him with the puppy.
Now hit him with the puppy. Yep. Oh,
All right then.
let's do It's Only a Model for 40 for 49. Let's go big.
Last big
All
one.
right. This bastard monstrosity was made from 2 surplus H-1-3 K-27 running gear frames joined together under one boiler.
Dang!
I'm gonna go with that one.
What is? I don't know who made it. Is the thing.
You can just get
What
close.
is the horrid Rio Grande Garrett that Bo owns? That's sitting on your layout right now.
Yeah, it's downstairs.
Oh, it
so-
is a West Side. Okay.
Oh, God.
Were you not
Yes.
going to get that?
No, I mean, I knew I was going to say a Rio Grande Garrett, but I was thinking one that was actually one of the big Ks.
Oh no.
Didn't,
No,
there-
yeah.
There's a Rio Grande Garrett in this household right
Oh
now.
yeah, it's right below us. And that's all we have time for, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next time to hear Mark say.
Yes, that. Anyway.
Yes, you will be getting model content
Bev.
later,
Scared
you
Bev.
perverts.
Sorry, Bev, it's okay, Bev.
You don't get my cookie.
dandruff, Bev. It's
Cookie is gone. I'm sorry.
Cookie is gone. No cookie for Bev.
No cookie.
C
All right,
is for
then.
cookie.
All right then, we got 5 left.
It's too British for 491.
British for 491. What is the gauge of the Taliesin Railway?
What is 2 foot?
Ding. I think it's not 2'6". It is.
It is even more stupid.
I know it is. It's like 2'3.5" or some shit.
What?
I'll let you
Is it
have
2'3"?
It's 2'3". What is 2'3"?
I knew it was wacky
It's
and near 2
stupid.
foot, but
Yeah, it is
I
like
thought
one
all
of like
that
4
Welsh
railways.
was 2 foot.
No.
Exactly.
A
Most
lot
of
of
the
it's-
Welsh bullshit is 2 foot
A lot of it's 2 foot / 600 millimeter.
/
which
1
is
foot
22
11 and a
and
half
3/4
inches.
or whatever.
It's
yeah.
23 5/8 of an inch. It's that close to 2 foot.
I don't know.
Talachlin and
Fill it with
Chorus are
concrete and
2'3".
run it on the main line.
Yeah.
Mango gobbles. All right.
Mango
Gobbles.
Well,
Oh, that's right. I'm cheating.
yeah.
Let's do blatantly obvious but poorly described defects. You get to interpret the
Honey,
inspection
those
There's
are
report.
all
nothing
good done.
else.
Oh, I can't pick from blatantly obvious but poorly described
Yeah,
defects.
but we've
You get
already done all of them.
Why didn't you write more questions for blatantly obvious but poorly described
Because
defects? You
that's
get
not
to
how
interpret the
Jeopardy
inspection
works.
report. More than one right answer. I wanted to finish. Let's
are-
do what
it
in the
was
wide
already
world of
finished.
exports for $39.85.
All right, what in the wide world of exports for
That sounds so
395?
sad.
This company built knockoff K-36s for Guatemala.
Ding. What is Baldwin?
No, if they were built by Baldwin, they wouldn't be knockoffs.
I mean, they'd be knockoffs if they weren't for the Grand, because they wouldn't be K-36s.
This is all true.
It's
This is also
effectively the
true.
same logo. I wasn't going to give the BA-18C-32 by whatever Baldwin nomenclature.
You see, Daniel Gollery?
I was gonna
Do you
say-
see? Do you see? He's a super dweeb, and he doesn't care about that.
Somewhere Dan just exploded.
The sensor just
Dan is-
exploded up in the booth.
just exploded.
Dan is imploding right now.
Dang, who is Krupp?
Crap.
Who is Krupp?
What is?
Yeah, German.
That's German.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
the Germans. The Germans.
She
These cigarettes, they're not French. They're German.
Yeah,
Yes.
there was actually a thing in like, isn't the old like rumor like that they were like the Nazis couldn't pay in cash, or like they couldn't pay
I
the
don't
Nazis in
know.
cash, so they got paid in Guatemalan coffee.
Sure, I don't
Yeah.
know.
They got paid in hiding spots for Hitler.
I was gonna say that
That
the
was
Germans
Argentina.
made some industrial machinery for naughty South American governments, which is
all of them.
Anyway, all right then. Brother Weeble.
What?
What?
let's do. It's a model for 1126.
11. Alrighty. What does the code of the rail mean?
These are the rules by which railroaders live by.
No, Brett.
code of the rail.
Ding.
It's more like
More guidelines
guidelines.
than actual rules.
The size or height of the rail?
That's correct. The height of the rail in thousandths of an inch.
Oh, actually,
Really?
no, I didn't actually know that physical
Yeah,
piece
yeah,
of it.
no.
Didn't
When,
know that
when
either.
you see like it says code 55, it's 55,000.
55,000.
So kids,
Uh-oh.
we need to do this at some point.
You've
If,
upset
if I
Bev.
if I say
You have upset the Bev.
Oh, sorry, Bev.
You
Sorry,
upset the
sweetheart.
No, she just rolled over
Bev.
for more tummy time.
Hi, Bev. Hi, Bev.
Tommy.
Bev.
The blank look. Anyway.
Anyway, at some point, we need to do the Leighton Moreland special of, hey, Leighton, where does HO scale come from? Stop! Don't get into it now.
It's a long story.
Another
children.
episode. Anyways.
Soiled it.
Oh, God.
Why? That hurt.
Why would you drop that? I don't even think we're on that camera, but why would you drop it?
You are on that camera.
I was going to say, I'm definitely on the camera.
on that camera.
Speaking of, am I still in frame now that we've put it back?
I
Yes,
think I
you
see
are.
you moving. Go wave your arms like a...
Wacky waving arm flailing inflatable tin
and
man.
Harold spins his arms around and around.
We're all deeply broken on the inside.
Who's got the brain cell today?
I don't know. Goose,
Bev
you haven't gotten
does.
to pick one in a
I
while.
was going to say, we all have the brain cell.
Some of ours are pickled.
Working
All of
on it.
ours.
I am Groot.
Let's close out Wide World of Exports.
The country responsible for the
Nope, you're not done with the
name
question.
commonly associated with the 282 wheel arrangement, Goose.
Ding. What is Japan?
It's where is Japan?
I mean, what
Who
is...
is Japan?
Why is Japan?
Huge boats with guns.
Gunboats.
You know, there's a lot of cultural questions around what is Japan, so...
Let's just
Is it
carry on.
kawaii? Is it war crimes? We never know.
says the German. All right then, Goose.
There's only one option.
The obvious answer. This scale is also known as 3.5 millimeters to 1 foot.
Ding. Double O. Ding.
You
HO.
dinged once. One of you people dinged.
Ding. What is HO?
Yay!
Hey, thanks, Brett. I had no idea.
What is HO scale?
Real homie, Brett.
I thought it was 1 to 87, but
It is. So
It
that
is.
works out to 3.5 millimeters to the foot.
to 1 foot.
Yeah, that's the
Because
math.
7 mil is O
Because of
scale.
course-
Proper O scale.
Yes.
Leighton couldn't make it easy.
All right then. Well,
so at the end of the standings, Brett wins by
Brett's the winner.
A fair amount of points. We don't get a final
Not
Jeopardy.
really. I mean, I win by slightly more than one question.
It's depending on the
I
question.
win by basically 2 questions.
yeah. All right then.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the video.
And that's the end of the video, people.
I had to sneeze that whole time, and it just sat there, and I was like,
Do we want to redo the that's the end of the video part?
no, it'll be fine.
think
This will just be post credits. Just me
the
being like,
credits are rolling right now. You can
Yeah.
see them. Like, look, I love that guy.
actually the
That
cre-
guy knows me money.
Asshole.
the credits have finished rolling.
That guy's
there
kind
we
of a
go.
dick.
Bye.
Bye. See you next time.
You'll never see them again.
Good.
Except till the next video. 'cause
Yeah.
they're on every video.
You watch your
they're-
videos?
Sometimes.
Oh.
Unless, of course, they delete their membership. you We call this B-roll. Because it's
Bev roll. Bev, 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 bev. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Right there. Hey, look. Morons.